So with GPO values, it's actually really tough to know what to invest in before update 5. There are a lot of unobtainable and obtainable items that would really be good to invest in. I mean, there are like some base standard items that most of the GPO community knows how to invest in. I mean, like, for example, Q-Fit or like Ball's Head, for example. Those are two like main assets that you're gonna need to invest in. But what is the dark side? What is the side that nobody knows about for GPO investments? Well, for example, from the Santa event, which was like really early GPO, it's currently worth a Tori. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but it's gonna be a lot when update 5 comes around, because it's really just like, it's super unobtainable and not a lot of people got it. And I mean, like, if you can see a lot of people are overpricing Candy Cane, it's going to be a really good investment. And Bells is only just like a small matter. I mean, we can go even deeper. We can even say Star Shades is an investment from the ELO event, because it's just like, it's a form of drip, and I would have to say the GPO community really does care about drip. And like Bells, I mean, Bells aren't really that drippy in my opinion, but if I could say something is drippy, I would have to say Star Shades, because it fits with almost every avatar. Next, I would definitely have to include like the Jester Scythe and the Jester Hat. They're actually getting pretty popular in the market right now. I mean, a lot of people are investing in them, and Jester Scythe is raising like crazy. And Jester Scythe is a very solid PvP weapon, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it could be better, but if you pair it with fruits like Goro and Magu, it's really gonna make a change in your PvP style. And, well, let's talk about the other things. There's also one thing that's really good to invest in, and it's called the Elo Hammer. It's already worth a lot, and it's gonna be hard to trade for, but if you really have that sort of currency to trade for an Elo Hammer right now, it's worth like, I'm not actually sure, it's worth like half of every fruit. But if you could trade it for that, you can really get like, you can almost double your inventory worth. And it pairs with like Ball's Head, because Ball's Head is really going to be like, it's a very unique combo extender that nobody really uses in PvP these days. I really like only see Flex using it. And once Ballhead actually gets like included in the PvP spectrum, it could actually make like a really big difference. I mean, that's why people are inflating it so much right now. But enough with like the main stuff a lot of people know about. Let's actually get to stuff that not a lot of people know about. I think one thing that you should really invest in is, I know it's really obtainable and like a lot of people like have it because it's a Kraken drop obviously, but I would say invest in the Azure stuff. I mean, then again, going back to the first point, I mean, there's a lot of drip in the GPO community and people really want that. So if you want to be drippy and you want to invest in something obtainable, then I would say the Azure armor. So we're going to go over one last item that we're going to invest in, and that is the Jester Fit. It is one of the hardest outfits in GPO to obtain. It is worth Q-Fit, flowers, and really expensive ads, like Elo Hammer we were talking about. But people trade for the Jester Fit because, one, it's drip. It's literally like, it's so drippy. And second, it's worth a lot, and it's a 0.5% drop, which makes it collectible. And why I said invest in Q-Fit is because it's literally the same drop percentages as the Jester Fit, except it's cheaper and it's obtainable. So I mean, like, who wouldn't want to invest in a Q-Fit that could literally raise the Jester Fit level? I mean, some of the stuff we shouldn't invest in is like flowers. I mean, it's getting inflated, but it's not really that good. So I would say stick to the items that I mentioned and inflate in them. I mean, once you invest, it's going to make a huge difference in your inventory. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If you have any comments to like tell me what to post next, then I will literally listen.